Over here? How about up in here? Down here? Look around. Tell me what you see. Do you see little yellow flowers? What's up, guys? It's Micmastodon. And I gotta tell you this craziest thing just happened. This is an in real life story, but it's vaguely Minecraft related, so I'm gonna go ahead with it. I was just building this this area over here next to my tree farm, putting in this this custom tree, large acacia tree that kind of overhangs the pool. And my wife comes in and she says, "What happened to the light switch downstairs? The light switch doesn't work anymore." And I thought she meant the light was burned out or something, but no, the light switch wasn't working. Now, this is an XOR gate, and this is an OR gate. And don't worry, I had to look up how to build this because there's no way I could put this together from memory. But XOR gate is kind of cool. Basically, what it is if the two inputs are the same, the output is off. But if they're different, it's on. Now, if you have more than two inputs, then if it's an odd number, the output is on. If it's an even number, the output is off. So that sounds complicated, but essentially what it means is if you flip any switch, the output changes. So I flip this switch, and now they're together, so it's off. If I flip either switch, they're gonna be different, so it's gonna turn on. This is how you wire a house when you have two switches, like one at the top of the stairs, one at the bottom of the stairs. This is what you do. This is what we found in our house, an OR gate. This is much simpler, but if either of these is on, then the output is on. So let's say this switch is on, and this is a switch in your kitchen that you have no idea what it does when you've been living in your house for 4 years. But your 1.5-year-old son can reach it and randomly turn it on one day. If this is the switch that turns on the light in your living room, it seems like it's broken until you go after several minutes and try the one switch in the kitchen that nobody knows about. And luckily I remembered that he's been playing Micmastodon there, has been playing with the switches in the kitchen, but otherwise we never would have figured it out. We've been living in our house for over 4 years, and we didn't know that. Who puts an OR gate on switches in a household? I don't know. Anyway, that's my story. What I was doing was extending the path from the Sky Gardens. This is going to be more gardens. And building a nice little acacia tree here. That's going to look sweet overhanging the water like that, right? I think so. I think it's going to look great. We've got a nice little depression here that I haven't even played around with yet. This got filled in. But what I'm planning to do is have a nice little waterfall trickling down through here, kind of ahead of it going random directions. Have the path come along here. This is going to be a grotto. And the waterfall's going to come down under this path, or behind this path, depending on how you look at it. There's going to be a nice, constructed out of bricks and some other materials, archway here. And this whole thing is going to be a giant grotto. I'm going to fill it with, I think, jungle leaves, vines, mossy cobble. There's going to be things growing up on all these little ledges. I'm going to cut little holes in there. There's going to be even more things growing in there, including, I think, these guys, the orchids. I think those are going to look great tucked in there. And what I really need now is a Silk Touch book, because I want to put Silk Touch on shears so I can start getting other things. Spider webs. I'm thinking, I'm going to have to see how this looks in here, but I'm thinking spider webs coming out of the dirt, especially from a distance, like that far away, kind of look like roots of trees hanging down. You know how, like, if the roots get undermined by like on a steep hill or a cliff or something, and you see those like feathery roots hanging down. I think the spider webs might work for that, especially if we surround it with vines and stuff and you can't really see it all that well. So that's the idea. I think it's going to look phenomenal. We're going to have all kinds of like natural stuff going on these upper reaches of the mountain. And I'm going to have to deal with this guy. Yeah, you missed. Oh, flowers. There you go. Okay. Any creepers? There's that one. Missed. Yeah, this will look great. Oh, I should tell you guys about the name of this. The name is Nippletooth Mountain. Now, bear with me. Another story, I guess, is... Let me go get some leaves while I'm doing this. I'm going to build a jungle tree in my brand new tree farm. Nippletooth, right? That's not going to be enough bone meal, is it? Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, yes. So, I'm Micmastodon, right? And there's another story as to where that name comes from. But a lot of people might think, and I used to think for many, many years, that like like Mastodon, or, you know, you heard of like Pteranodon, or like the Megalodon, which was like the giant shark that appears on the Discovery Channel from time to time. A lot of people think Don means like, it's like the Latin term for like some kind of prehistoric animal, right? Oh, I just messed that up. I have to replace it. But actually, no, it's not. Don. What am I doing? What? I thought it was at the top of the tree. Yeah, okay. Don, like orthodontist, periodontist, it used to be Dont. It used to be Mastodont, not Mastodon. Oh no, did I leave wood up in there? I don't think it's disappearing. Darn it. It used to be Mastodon. Wait, I need these leaves. What am I doing? I'm thinking about Mastodon. And masto is like a mastitis or mastectomy. It's referring to the mammary glands of a mammal, or nipples, if you will. So the name for mastodon actually comes from the fact that their teeth had like little bumps on them, little ridges that looked like nipples. So the name mastodon actually means nipple tooth. And this mountain, coincidentally enough, has this nice little bump up here that I think I've said before is really high. That's above. I'm gonna jump in this bed. I forgot that I put this bed here for just this very reason. It's above the cloud level of the world. So I think it's a fitting name. Where is he? Where are you? I forgot to turn the water on. There we go. Give me those saplings. Give me those leaves. Don't walk in the water. Okay. There's a lot more things that I need, and I need to take this down. So I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right. The big acacia tree is done. Well, I may tweak it a little bit, but for now, I think it looks pretty good. I've got this water bucket here, and I'm up above the new path. I'm just going to throw this into the wall here, kind of create a fake natural spring. Hopefully this goes down properly. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now I may build a path up here, up past the tree and up and around, but for now, this is an inaccessible area, unless you try to get up the blocks and stuff. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so water, nice little waterfall here, natural looking. Comes down through this hole behind the path. Got the tree here. I'm trying this out with the signs on the blocks. It's kind of almost like boards to brace the dirt around the tree. Or the roots are in that dirt, so if this erodes away, the tree's going to fall down into the hole. I kind of like the way that looks. It'll look better maybe if we fill it in with, tall grass and finish the path and stuff like that. But I've kind of started on this little grotto area. I think I want the water to go through and back out the other side and fill in that hole. There it goes. So now I just need to kind of fill these things in. I got leaves, I got lily pads. I don't know if a lily pad's going to work in there. I kind of wanted it to be flowing. Maybe I could make these source blocks, throw a lily pad in. I think for the front, I just need a little bone meal. Oh, where's my bone meal? Bone meal. Just need a little bone meal for some tall grass. Maybe some more leaves up in the corners. I had to go to a swamp to get some vines. I didn't even realize it, but I had no vines in this area. Stick a vine in there. Maybe one there. Now, do I have... No, I don't have my orchids. They're over in this shelf. Or this chest. Oh, I do have orchids. Am I the only one who looks at their inventory and doesn't see something until after? Needs more clutter. Needs more stuff in it. What can I put in there? Ferns. Now I've got these carrots. If anybody's watching this and they want to tell me what they think, I'm curious to see how carrots look. They're going to be kind of bright green. Here, let's open this up a little bit. Shove some leaves in there. Some dirt. Right, of course. Gotta till it. I think it's time for rule number 4 while I'm finishing this up. And rule number 4 is to connect your build thematically and aesthetically. Something needs to go in front of that. You know what? I'll have a vine go in front of it. Okay. I think it's looking pretty good. Maybe a little tall grass and some more leaves. And that'll be it. Yeah, you want to connect your builds thematically. So if you introduce something, just a little detail here and there, you may have very different parts to the rest of your build, but bring those details back. So let me show you what I mean by that. I've got gray stained clay here, right? I've got gray stained clay on the outside wall with some green stained clay. I've got these lampposts with the dark oak wood, gray stained clay, and if we come all the way around, we're down here, first of all, green stained clay, orchids, green and gray stained clay, all through here, orchids, lampposts with the dark oak, and then all the way back out to the front, lamppost, dark oak, green stained clay. These are elements that I repeat throughout the build, even though this room looks very different from in here. Still got the green and gray stained clay, still got the orchids, still got some of the dark oak. Now this looks very different than the entranceway, the evil lair entranceway. These stairs are also in the stairs that go all the way down to the beacon pyramid area. But see how some of these elements repeat? So even though I got this path up here that looks very different from lots of the other areas of the build, I'm going to put in right here, need my dark oak, I think I'm going to use the green stained clay and dark oak roof, or cap on it. Oops, I need to light it up, so I'm going to need one of these. Put it right there. Green lamp, and it's getting nighttime, so it's perfect timing. Here we go, and let's just get that to blend in a little bit. Okay, and maybe I'll put a sign on that or something so it doesn't look so glaring. But look how this looks. I think it looks pretty good. I might even stick some lights in there. Maybe cover them up with gray carpet or something. Get some glowing on the inside of the... I need a vine over here. Just some subtle finishing touches, but we're gonna fill this in, make it look all nice and cozy, like nice and wild, like it hasn't seen the light of day in years. Oh, I know what it's missing. It's missing a little bit of mossy cobble that, like it fell off the walls and piled in here. You know, maybe the mountain eroded down and these piled up. Oh, I'm being shot. Where are you? Oh, I see creepers coming. Let's get out of that area. Oh, hey Ben. This is one of the other guys on the server. Yep. Alright, so the waterfall comes down. I filled this in a little bit, just to keep the water from flowing out and over into this pool. Don't think I want that. Tried to make this look a little more natural, like it was built in. This is going to have to be raised up. I'm going to make a nice pillar all the way up, and then it's going to kind of arch out and support the new pathway. So we got the waterfall coming in. I've already started with a little bit of leaves. Starting to look kind of good. But this is going to be huge. It's going to be the same idea as what I was doing up top, only, 8 times the size. So I think it's going to be great. And I think that might just about do it for this episode. Yep, there goes the music. So, if you liked it, please leave me a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Little yellow flowers. You and me, we're gonna have a talk. Come with me. Do you see any other little yellow flowers around? How about down here? Anywhere? Over here? Anywhere? How about out front? Nope, didn't think so.